Secure the Bag, one of our favorite segments by Moneyline. Zion Williamson is the subject. We talk about, Jack, the latest news. There's been a setback in his foot procedure he had this past offseason. He's back to resting now. This has been the question about this kid. Super talented, but everyone was saying he was too big, and was his body going to give out? Feet are one thing you don't want to fuck with. And another thing to note, he's up for that rookie max extension next summer, which would be around a 5-year, 181. $31 million his first year. But one thing also to note is this kid's only played in 85 out of 182 games. So with all that said, do the Pelicans max him out next summer?
They in a sticky situation, bro, because it's been, I've seen guys, kind of heavy say guys that get lower extremity injuries, and they end up gaining weight. Some guys never bounce back because they can't shake that weight, and even if they work out and do all this, it's just the way their body's made. They can try to put on muscle, they can try to make them leaner, but the way their body is made, it's just that weight that they hold. I know a lot of athletes like that, and with him, we've seen him be at one of the most athletic guys in the league at that size. Mm-hmm. But he's been out, but the longer he's been out, Matt, I don't think, being out, especially with a foot injury, I broke both of my feet, but I didn't have a lot of weight on me. Mm-hmm. But I think the longer he's out, the longer it not only affects his body, but it also affects his confidence too. Because in the back of his mind, you got to think, okay, well, I hear all these people talking, and I know I should be playing, but I know that I'm getting bigger. I'm not gonna come out and say I'm in shape, but we see you getting bigger in the back of his mind. Those things are in his mind too, so it can hurt his confidence, bro. But I think as a whole, with all the endorsements he have, with what everybody expects from him, and what he's shown and already as a player, I think with the endorsements, all that, I think that's going to force them to pay him and force them to give him at least another shot at it, even if he's big or not. They still going to give him that money and give him another shot and give him an opportunity to prove himself again.
Yeah, I think right now the most important thing for him is to be healthy. I think he needs to take that Kawhi Leonard approach and sit longer than needed just to make sure he's healthy. And for every reason you said, he's big as a motherfucker. Naturally. So when you're hurt and not doing nothing, you're going to get even bigger. I said early on in his career, he'll be at his prime playing weight around 250 to 260. He looks like he's about 280, 290 right now. So it's a lot of baby weight on him too, because he's still a kid. You know what I mean? So once he really disciplines himself about eating, which is probably a really hard thing to do. Shit, I still struggle with that shit at my age. But eating and really getting his body right, to me, is the most important thing. There's no question when he's on the floor, he's a max type player. He's a 20-10 guy, breaking all kinds of records every time he steps on the floor. But his availability is going to be the key. Granted, he's doing very well off the court with his Jordan deal. He's got 7 years, $75 million. Gatorade deals, 7 figures. Mountain Dew, 2K, Mercedes, you name it. He's getting the bag. So to me, the most important thing for him to focus on is him getting his body right and making sure he's healthy. Don't rush it back. And for the Pelicans, they have to make this max investment because they're the Pelicans. They're a small market team. So you don't want to risk getting rid of this kid, especially if he can get healthy. But another thing to keep in mind is him and his family aren't happy out there. You know what I mean? So does that play into his decision on when he wants to come back or how long he sits out? To me, if I'm him, and it's hard to hear this, but I would sit out all year. You know what I mean? To me, this team is, they got some talent there, but they're not going to do nothing. And again, foot is something you don't want to mess with, especially with someone his size. So I get completely 100% healthy and go into next season healthy with a max deal because they're going to give it to him. So wish him the best, man, because I would hate to see, him be derailed so early in his career when he showed such promise.
It's that time of the season.
When Coquito gets made.
Santas get laid.
And everyone needs to get paid. That's why it's time to secure the bag with Moneyline.
Where you get more back with every swipe.
Like cash back, roundups to an investment or crypto account, and even up to $500 on everyday eligible purchases with Shake and Bank.
So everyday purchases go towards something more.
And if you need some extra cash,
you can get up to $250 zero interest cash advances.
I know my holiday shopping is in full swing, and I'm trying to get the boys a new game console.
So you, like everyone else, deserve to treat yourself when you treat others.
Moneyline, bank, borrow, invest, and grow, all in one app. So, Stak, what you guys got going on for the holidays?
Man, it's always a great time to, get with family. I know the kids are looking This that time of year where they always asking and looking for gifts. So I just want to make sure the kids happy, man, and make sure everybody's in good health, and just be thankful for for the family and the good people I have around me.
Definitely. Santa Matt is in full swing. 6 kids, family members. Man, I'm definitely gonna need that money line. Money.
ASAP.